Welcome to Sterling High School. I am Jared Claybourn. This is the Castle Connection. I'm joined by Mr. Dan King Riley. Thank you for joining me, sir. It is July 11th now, and we're well into July and fiscal year 2025. Mr. Riley, how you doing, sir?
Doing very well, having a great summer so far. How about yourself?
Great. I love the end of June, do the graduation, little extra long weekends, close one year, and then start visioning for the next year. It's my favorite time.
Yep, great to restart.
That's right. So you're here, what are you doing on campus right now?
So I've taken the position of teacher assistant for our summer credit recovery program. These are students who need extra credit, maybe for attendance issues or other reasons. So I'm a teacher's assistant, a little bit different than what I'm used to.
Great.
I'm working with Mr. Kurzanowski with geometry, Ms. Capina Spanish, and Mr. Kazanowski with television production. And it's a neat thing to kind of be in a student position almost and see what goes on. And I'm getting experience seeing what different teaching styles from different teachers.
Awesome. It's great. You'd almost recommend it sounds like, for a lot of teachers to check out in this role.
I might do this full time.
Well, we're thrilled to have the TV students here in the background helping us record today. That's a big help, and I appreciate your time helping out that program.
Yes.
All right, so a couple announcements here as we start off the summer. First, I want to give huge recognition to some of our district-wide testing. So for our NJSLA scores, that happens in 9th grade. So 9th graders take Algebra 1, and then they take the ELA, English Language Arts, in 9th grade. And so this is a place, an area that Sterling usually does not meet the expectation of the state. The state sets some sort of benchmark number, and we often fall way below that in the 9th grade. But I am proud to report that we showed great improvement. So here's the numbers. In 2023, we had a 1.7% rate of students achieving the state requirement. But this past year, 2024, that increased all the way up to 20.6%. So almost a 19% increase. And then in ELA grade 9 in 2023, we have 26% meeting the state. But now in 2024, we had 41%. So huge gains. That's a lot of credit to, first of all, the students for staying focused. Second of all, to Ms. Considine, Ms. Ravier, all of the teachers involved in our 9th grade teacher cohort. They worked greatly with our new interventionist teachers, Mrs. Zapizik and Miss Ashley Stevenson. And so they went from half-year semester and they went to full year last year in those two areas. And it kind of points to one of the reasons why we're going to a full new schedule next year. So we have a new schedule coming up next year where it's going to be a rotating modified wheel. I'm going to send out information on the website on that. You can see the presentation that we did in a PowerPoint with more information on what that looks like. But it's very popular. We went out and visited schools. We went to the Lenape district. We went over to the Black Horse Pike district, Maple Shade, Eastern. Check them out. It's a AM, PM wheel. So they're still going to get the same credits they did before. You can earn up to 160 credits as a student. There's still the 8 classes, but now they kind of, instead of being in a semester, now they're going to be kind of on top of each other. 2 of them drop every day. So they'll actually have 6 classes, 54 minutes. So that's a big change. Mr. Riley, that's for you, and that's going to be a lot for you.
It is going to be a big change for the culinary class. We'll have to make some adjustments, some new lessons, do different things. But again, this new schedule was born from the strategic planning committee, which was made up of community members, teachers, students, board members, and that's the direction and certain goals they wanted to achieve, and that's the way we're moving. So like anything, we'll adapt with the change and make it work.
Yeah, it's been a long time. We were under block for almost 25 years. And as you pointed out, through Mr. Sheehan's leadership and the blessing of the board and the challenge of the board for us to continue to increase rigor, the new schedule, we're excited about it. A couple other points with the new schedule. We're going to have a new start time for students this year, so make note of that. New start entrance bell is going to be 7:40 in the morning, so they gain 10 minutes. 7:40 in the morning, late bell will be 7:35. And then we'll have a similar dismissal. It'll be a 2:30 dismissal for students in the new schedule next year, and we'll send that out in our email blast as well. But yeah, a lot of change, but I think people are eager for it, and it's going to be welcomed.
Yep, we'll make it work.
We're going to make it work for sure. So a couple of pieces with that. There is a freshman orientation that's extensive, that's offered to any new student, and then freshman students, you can still sign up for that. This is in addition to the regular orientation we did. This is for students only. It's in August, like 12, 13, 14, I think. You can still register for that. It is not required. It is not required, but it's kind of extensive, give them a chance to get more acclimated with the building and with their peers. So we would definitely recommend that freshman students take advantage of that. Some other things going on over the summer. As Mr. Riley said, he's here because we're running our summer credit recovery program. This is the final year of that program under its existing title and programming because it is funded from COVID money. So we'll be approaching the Board of Education on what they want to do for it in the following years. Chances are, in most schools during normal circumstances, the cost of this does lean on the parent. Like if a student has not earned their credits, then they got to go seek summer school in alternate locations. So we'll be looking at what is the best option for our students for that. But that's happening daily, Monday through Thursday. Our building's open Monday through Thursday from 7 to 3. That's happening from 8 to 12 every day. And then we, of course, have ESY, which is our extended summer school year for our special education students. Today they were at the pool enjoying their activity at the pool, which is fantastic for them. Other things going on in school right now, some of the major projects are we're getting new unit vents in the 200 wing. So this is like the third phase. So our whole academic wing, the 100, 300, and now the 200 wing will have all brand new air exchange units. Again, this is something coming out of post-COVID, utilizing a lot of those monies to make sure that we are having proper clean air exchange. And again, our school is state-of-the-art. It is clean and it is well taken care of. We also have some flooring adjustments going on. So each year we try to replace a couple floors in the classrooms. So that happens. And so we have a couple places that are kind of under construction in the summer. So just make sure you're watching your way if you're on campus. And then there's just the normal classroom cleaning that happens, the deep clean, the waxing of the floors, and maintenance is well under the way on that. We do have some upgrades, like the 309 computer lab is going to be fully brand new. And in addition to that, we've added full gaming computers, a set of 5 full gaming computers that'll go for our esports team. Fabulous, fabulous program. Last year they made it to the championship. So you can use the Nintendo Switch. But they also now have the full gaming computers, and those are active now in those spaces. I think I did all of the announcements, Mr. Riley. Did I miss anything?
Sounds good to me.
I think my last announcements, AP scores did come in as well, and the AP scores were tremendous. We had a 78% passing rate. Passing is a grade of a 3, 4, 5 on the AP score, and several students getting a 5, which is quite impressive. We're going to send out more information on that. I know Mr. Sheehan is excited to celebrate that as well. So coming up later in the summer, we do the on-course annual registration. You're going to get your summer mailing is going to go out the first week of August. That's where you're going to get all the information on the new school year and how to register your annual registration and on-course for the next school year. So we'll be back again most likely next week for another Castle Connection. But until then, enjoy the summer. Stay cool, right, Mr. Riley?
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you being here. Have a great summer. And as always,
go Knights.